ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit,
I don't like make friends with kids because I'm a 35-year-old man and that would be weird, bro.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Kotobukiya statue review on the ArtFX Plus Marvel Now, The Amazing Spider-Man. If you're trying to pick up this statue, you can pre-order it right now at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Thank you so much Kotobukiya for making this review possible. If you want to see the latest from them, be sure to check the links in the description below. I really like the packaging art for this piece. We get some Steve Ditko artwork, or it looks like Steve Ditko artwork right over here. We get his contemporary suit right over there, and on the side you can see the Spider-Man logo. It looks like Madam Web, the Jackal, Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, some Mary Jane right over there. Now on the very back you can see some product shots along with this beautiful art piece. I really like the artwork over there. It looks really good. It reminds me of Alex Ross just a little bit. And then on the side you can see that same art piece, and then on the very top it says Marvel Now, and then not much more at the bottom. Alright, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here's Spidey out of the packaging, and I love this statue. This is fantastic. I love it. This is great. I'm very pleased with this. Spider-Man being my favorite character, and I think this is my favorite Kotobukiya statue from the ArtFX Plus line. This just looks spectacular in every way. I love the paint details that we're getting over here. It just really pops. I love the sculpt. I remember seeing this on display, and at one point thinking that the eyes may have been too far apart from each other, but seeing this piece right here, it doesn't look like that at all. I think the eyes look great. I really like the base. Now there is some assembly required. It's very easy to put it together. You just got to add the torso to the waist right there, and then you add the head right there to the upper torso, so it's very easy. And we also get this very cool magnetic base. Anyway, let's take a closer look at this base. You can't go wrong with that, man. That is just very cool. I really dig this a lot. Very nice solid paint over here. Very well done. And it is magnetized, so it's a piece of metal, and then you have this felt at the bottom, and it says Marvel Now, Marvel.com, and of course Spidey just stays on there very well, and that is a very strong magnet. Now if you don't want this displayed on the base, you can do so by attaching this piece that they give you, and you just attach it to the heel like so, and then you kind of have to have him leaning back a little bit for this to work, but he'll lean against this little kickstand that they give us right there, so that tends to work okay, you know. I actually prefer having this base though. And one thing that's worth noting is during the course of this review, did notice I got a little bit of scuffs right here on the white of the eyes of Spidey, but if you just rub this right over here, they will go away. I had a few more at the bottom of the eye right there, and you can see it's already fading away. So if you see some markings over here, don't fret. You can just, you know, rub it out. Now only after looking at this head sculpt very closely, I've noticed I've had a couple of little gripes, but they are very minor. I really like this a lot, man, and my only little gripe here is with some seamage going on. You can see a little bit of a seam coming across right there, but it's very subtle. I really like the size of the eyes on this too. Even though I grew up with the McFarlane style eyes, I've really been liking the Romita eyes a little bit more and more as time's gone on, especially with me reading the Amazing Spider-Man comic books, starting with number 1. I'm on like 106 right now. Oh man, I love it. Anyway, looking on the side right over here, and by the way, that Spider-Man Homecoming teaser trailer, right? Can't wait for the full trailer. I did see it. Just they didn't show us enough for me to feel like a whole video talking about it was warranted. But anyway, as we look at this, you can see it has some fantastic black wash over the red, and I think it looks really good. I really like it, man. Very beautiful looking statue. Then the Spider logo right there. You can see it is painted on. It's not sculpted on there, but the Spider-Man logo is painted on. It doesn't really bother me too much. I prefer a little bit of a sculpted logo, but still, I think it looks really good. You know, it does the job. Can't really complain about that too badly. And then looking on the side right over here, the musculature looks very realistic to me, and I love how we get variations of blue right there with some black. And very cool. The arm looks awesome. I love how the cobwebbing looks throughout over here. It's sculpted all the way through. And you have that big old Romita Sr. Spider-Man logo on the back, and that is actually sculpted on there and painted. Looking really nice. Again, the musculature looks really good for Spider-Man, I think. This is a really good looking Spidey. Get a little web shooter right over there, looking awesome. It even has a little valve in there. That's sweet. Then you can see the Spidey whipping fingers, which again, reading from the beginning, this actually didn't become a consistent thing until much later, until Gil Kane got on the book. So yeah, I think that was around issue like 100 or something like that. Reading the comic books from way back in the day just makes me love the character even more. But the boots look really good right here. Really like this, man. Very good looking Spider-Man. There's your spider butt for your man butt lovers. Looking at the man leg, you know, looking really good. Man, and then you get the Spider-Man toes right over there, and of course you can see the magnets underneath his feet. Oh, and another detail I really like about this is I love how the abs look right here in this pose. That looks really well done. Now, because Spidey's crouching over there, he's not really a very tall statue. You can see to the top of his hand, he's at about 4.5 inches tall. To the top of his head, I don't know, just a little under 4 inches. And then to compare this Crouching ArtFX Plus statue to another Crouching ArtFX Plus, we have the San Diego Comic-Con Deadpool. Now, one thing I had mentioned in the review of this guy is that it does look a little bit cooler having it perched up higher on a shelf. Same thing with this one, just because it's a crouching figure. I think they look a little bit better the higher up they are. And then here's Spider-Man compared to a couple other Marvel Now ArtFX Plus statues. We have Captain America and Wolverine. Now, seeing Spider-Man compared to these two, he actually, I don't know, the head is around the same size as these two statues, so maybe he just looks a lot smaller because he's so well crouched. But I don't know, I still think it should be a little bit bigger. And then looking at it from the side view, yeah, I still feel like Spider-Man's a little bit small. Kind of funny how he's able to sniff Captain America's farts while also reaching for Wolverine's adamantium. And then here's the Kotobukiya statue next to the Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man, and you can see how hard it is for me to get this figure posed just like this statue. And then here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time No Letdown Spider-Man. Again, I really like this statue a lot. I love this piece, man. Yeah, I'm saying I love it because I really like this pose. This pose looks fantastic. I really love how the paint came out. I love the sculpt on this. I love that we're getting a Romita Sr. look for it. I just think it's spectacular, man. But I do have my gripe about it not really fitting into scale with other Marvel Now ArtFX Plus statues the way I'd like it to. However, we will be getting more Spider-Man themed characters in the ArtFX Plus line, so it really depends on how well this scales with those future statues that will be coming out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe circle or the subscribe button if you have not already for more ShartimusPrime videos coming your way. If you want to see a photo gallery of images, it's all going to be over at marvelousnews.com. I actually have action figures for sale at ShartimusPrime.net, so if you want to check those out, please do so. And you can follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to everything I just mentioned in the description below. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
And to compare this sort of